back in the room. Is this live? Is anybody there? Rubbish, Twitch. Rubbish. We back? It looks like we're back live, but I don't know if people are still on the other chat. Phew, we're back. Okay, we're back. We're back in the room. We're back in the room. Jonathan has put it, I thought Ken was going to say that Castlevania owed its existence to sorcery. No, I'm not that profound, Jonathan. I'm not that wise or knowledgeable. The archive just rolls back to the start of stream. Yes. Oh, okay. It honestly, Twitch about 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago, did an update and it's ruined it. It's all glitchy. Streaming now cuts off. For the last 3 or 4 streams, when I've clicked, go live and it counts down, then I get like a minute into the stream and then it loses connection and then will cut. Never used to do that. But you've heard me rant about this recently anyway. So, no, the reason why I mentioned Castlevania is because of the layers of the castle. Like, we're on the outskirts and we're getting in and, you go through the first layer. And it just reminded me of that. That was all. It was not as profound as, oh yeah, and Castlevania owed its... However, the origins were of the Gothic, obviously Gothic, but he liked the designer, I can't remember his name, but the designer of, well, I wouldn't be able to pronounce his name. Yes, there you go. Lee Rins just put it perfectly. Yeah, Castlevania felt like an affectionate nod to Hammer Horror and Universal Horror. Absolutely, it was. Plus, he liked westerns, and he liked American action films. So, the whip came. It looks like from Indiana Jones, but I might be wrong on that. But yeah, it's that sort of having the action character. So that was. Oh, and also Conan the Barbarian. So it was like a mixture of Conan the Barbarian, Gothic, and then horror, Hammer House of Horror, and Universal Horror. What a great combo! Can't go wrong with that, can you? Okay, so we're back in the room then. You follow the wall along the corner of the courtyard. A small wooden door is set into the wall and you open it carefully. Suddenly, the door swings wide open. A short, stocky creature stands in the doorway and demands to know your business. Well, he asks, what do you want in here? Come to torment the Macalyptics? We'll work out how to say that in a minute. I expect. Come on then. Where's your courage? I won't bite. Through there on the left. Hurry up. You tell him that you had no intention of tormenting the Macalyptics, and he raises an eyebrow. No? Then what the Throff's name do you want here? You can't be wanting to meet the spiny ones. Spinny ones? Spinny ones. What do you want? Inside is a small room with 2 doorways. Will you tell him you want to pass through the door to the left? Or will you demand that he stand aside to let you pass through the door on the right? It's a classic decision where you have no information to make the decision. So, simple choice. Left door, right door. Left door, right door. It's the classic. By the way, shout out to Jam. Shout out to Martha. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to... Who else? Who else do we normally get watching? Lee's here. Who else? Shout out to... This is embarrassing, isn't it? What about... Well, you missed me off the list. What about me? Shout out to all our regulars that are not watching. Hopefully you're doing something much better, because if you're doing something worse, there's no excuse. Door to the left. It's just a door to the left. Less ruckus, the better. Oh, that's... Yeah. Spiny ones. It hasn't got the E, so I would imagine that's spinny. But yeah, I prefer the spiny ones. Sally's got a very good point there. Good manners do cost nothing. Unless, of course, you've sent your daughter to a finishing school. And then it costs a fortune. Demanding, shouting guards. Guards! Okay, we're going to go left. 18. 18. Oh, sorry, I've not really been giving out the... Do you want to write down the numbers for your map, Lee Rin? You ready? Here we go then. 90, 313, 340, then we minus 100, so 240, 135, 519, 18. I felt like I was sort of reading out the house, yeah. I felt like I was reading out sort of like the shipping news, to be honest. So we're going to go to 18. 18. Classic choices strike again. I know. The left and right. I might put one of those in my game book just as a homage to Fighting Fantasy. Well, my whole book is an homage. Off you go then. He says, stepping aside to allow you into the room, you walk over to the left and open the door. There is a short passageway which extends to another door. Then you open this next one. The room inside is a disgusting scene. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, Grocklesnake. I know, look at that, you're shocked. Disgusted. Broken wood, weapons, bones and glass are scattered around the floor. And thick slime lies everywhere. Slumped in one corner is a bulky creature with blubbery skin. Its head is hideous, with a short trunk-like snout in the middle of its face. Your arrival has startled it, and it climbs slowly to its feet. 2 doors lead from the room, one directly opposite and the other in the wall to your left. The creature is now standing on its feet. It is the size of a bear, and it is holding one hand up to its ear as if trying to hear what you are saying. But so far you have said nothing. Look at this thing. Yeah, it is pretty disgusting. However, yet another fantastic illustration by John Blanche. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. So, are we going to make it? Do you reckon, if we do a dash to the door? So, what do you want to do then? Will you ignore it and rush towards one of the other doors? Or will you pause and talk to it? Type ignore or talk. What would you like to do? Ignore or talk? You can't do both. You can't do both. Nightmare style. It really is nightmare style, isn't it? A snot elephant. Yeah. Rush. Okay, so you're gonna ignore it and rush. Ignore. Yeah, although it is sort of listening, but it might be just listening for movement to then, eat us. Basically, you might think it's food. Turn us into this slime. I think maybe that's what it is. Yeah. It is difficult to imagine that you could have any conversation with that type of creature. I might be, creaturist. Okay, so we've got 2 ignores. Lee would also like to ignore it as well. So we're going to rush the other door. 5:15. 5:15. 5:15. By the way, is anybody watching the England football match? Yeah, all the people that are watching that are not English, obviously you're going to be watching it. No, there's an England World Cup football match, their first one of the World Cup, 9 PM UK time. So plenty of time before the game kicks off if you are interested. Oh wait, the old lady mentioned that music lyrics blinded her. Oh, did it? Did she? That's a very good thing to remember. Oh, I think you're right. Well, yeah, of course you're right. Acid snot. Yeah, is it? Oh, I see. Yeah, that this creature was the one that blinded her. Is that what it was? Right. That's what you mean. I've just got it now. Yeah. So yeah, let's not dally. Let's not dilly dally. She said the accident with the mukal. Okay. Okay, that is the downfall for me not being able to say these names properly, because then I don't necessarily recognise them if they crop up again. As you step forward, the creature lumbers towards you. It is not impressed with your manners and swipes at you with a large blubbery arm. Will you draw your sword and attack it, or will you cast a spell? Or what would you like to do? The spells that you can choose from are Kin, Dim, Doz, Rap, Nif. Yeah, Lyrian wants to cast a spell. Kin, Dim, Doz, Rap, Nif. So, if you'd like to cast a spell, which spell would you like to cast? Or if you want to attack with your sword, type swords or weapon. AI viewers, streamboo.com. Welcome as explicit. Yeah. Are you not voting then? This new viewer? Expletive, is it? What's your vote? What? I thought AI was all cracked up to do this sort of stuff now. Do we need a component? I don't know. Nif may be effective against its long nose. We have nose plugs. Yes, we do have nose plugs. We do have nose plugs. But if the acid blinded, do we need goggles? We have got lots of items, so I think we might have a lot of stuff. We've got a bag of creature teeth, pipe, wax, honey, bomber fruit, magical vial of glue _2, nose plugs ×2, magical small pebbles, 4 of those, green wig, cold brace mirror. We've got a bow, double-edged broadsword, tinderbox, bottle of snake bite antidote, silver serpent ring. Oh, I've forgotten what that does actually. Oh no, that tells us what they do, doesn't it? Brass pendulum ×2, pearl ring ×2, stone dust ×2, gale horn, hewing axe, calling whistle, that was for the pheromone, 3 pebbles, spear, potion of fire water, fantastic, a sun jewel, orb of crystal, orange powder. We got loads of stuff. Then we got a strength potion. We got a brass vial of holy water. We got a cloth skull cap, a large silver key, a pouch of sand, and a green. What? I've put green of green metal. I think I meant to write ring there. Ring of green metal, and a partridge in a pear tree. Only 1 stone point to cast. Let's cast Nif and see how it likes the smell of justice. Smell my justice. Yeah, does everybody agree with that? Should we do Nif? Should we do Nif? It's an elephant. Let's give it a Nif. Give it a Nif. Right, let's do Nif then. Let's do Nif. I like the fact that we didn't get any football comments. Yeah, like, I was thinking, shall I mention football? I don't think you guys watch football. I might be wrong. Might be wrong. I quite like football, although I don't let it sort of dominate my life. Obviously, do I look like that sort of person? No. Right, here we go then. So we're going to cast Nif. Nif. 665. Oh, hello. And I'll read out what Nif actually does. Did it cook up a horrible stench then? Thank goodness the glitch gave me quick time to make up a coffee. Yeah, fantastic. I like that. Oh, look at that. Look what I've just found. Is that still going? The fan club. Do you think... if I write to the fan club, would that... The Adventurers Guild, the official FF club. Free membership. Sign up for the Adventurers Guild, the official Fighting Fantasy TM club at www.fightingfantasygamebooks.com. Is that still live, that website? As a member, you're okay. All right, I'm gonna hold them to this. Oh, this is so cool. As a member, you receive free of charge a monthly newsletter packed with all the latest on Gamebooks and events, opportunity to receive exclusive goodies and posters, info on forthcoming books, club competitions, and much more. Jonathan's just put no. Jonathan's cut that conversation right down. You look what you've done, Jonathan. Look at the disappointment on my face. At least give me a bit of hope here. You get an adventurer's pack, including adventure sheet, 2 gaming dice. Oh, I bet they're brilliant. A photocopy. Hang on, a photo card. Oh, did anybody join this? A photo card of Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. How cool is that? Creators of Fighting Fantasy, TM. An exclusive piece of artwork from the FF cover. Really? That sounds pretty cool. And a membership card valid for 2 years. Even though it's free of charge, it's still valid for only 2 years. It's not a life membership, this. But this is possibly the best ever gift that they could give you. A Fighting Fantasy card on your birthday. Oh my god. Jonathan, you must have signed up for this. Did anybody sign up for this? Anybody? Anybody? Has anybody seen a Fighting Fantasy birthday card? Oh, Jonathan's put no, I didn't. Oh, you were out clubbing, yeah, chasing the women at that time. I did back in... Oh, Lirin, you're a star. Lirin did back in 2003. That's fantastic. Well, this is the Wizards of the Coast one. No, not Wizards of the Coast. Wizard Books. Is it just Wizard, isn't it? Wizard Books. So when... Yeah, 2003. So, yeah, you were bang on. Members can also use their password to gain access to the member space. Oh, exciting. On the FF website, where you can post your views to other members on the message forum. Oh, bless the old message forums. Chat to other members online and gain access to exclusive material weeks before its release on the main site. Join the Adventurers Guild today at www.fightingfantasygamebooks.com. Did you get the card? Yeah, did you get the birthday card, Lirin? Oh, it's really... I want to do something like that. Should I do an Adventurers Guild? That would be amazing. Would anybody sign up for that? I'll send you a birthday card. Oh, actually, on a serious note, would that be something that would appeal to someone? Yes, though not sure where it is now. Oh, Lirin, imagine if you had it. If you still had it. That would be a collector's item, surely. I think you've got enough on. Thanks, Sally. But I feel like Jonathan and Sally are my parents. Yeah, look at the Adventures Guild. Can I join, Jonathan? No. No. Just eat your peas. Be quiet. Oh, I want to do that. No, says Sally. No. Just eat your peas. Be quiet. Reconnect to chat. Oh, I think... Welcome. Oh, God, look at that, you see? We got cut off from chat. Got cut from chat. The Cold Voices of Reason. I know. That's going to be the name of my next game book. The Cold Voices of Reason. About a young adventurer who just wants nothing more to go out into the world and make his fortune and seek adventure and have experiences. No. No. Not allowed. Go to bed. It's bedtime. Go on. Off you go. Okay. 665. Deduct one... Oh, no. I was going to read out what NIF does, wasn't I? That's why I was turning to the back of the book. And I happened to... Oh, honestly. What a good idea, though. Would a Edra Tales fan club, would that be a good thing? The official Edra Tales fan club. Or just club, not fan club, but the official Edra Tales club, the Adventurers Guild. If this is defunct, they can't sue me. Can't sue me for that. Is that actually a good idea? I'm willfully going to ignore any negative comment. Nif, okay, as this spell is cast, the air surrounding the caster becomes filled with a nauseating stench. The smell is so horrible that it will cause any creature with... yeah, he's got a big snout, hasn't he? Which catches a whiff of it to vomit violently. We don't want that, though, not all over us. It will thus weaken any adversary with a sense of smell. Thus includes the caster, unless he's wearing a pair of nose plugs. Yes. The effect will be more pronounced in the creature with large noses. Remember that. So, we're going to lose a stamina. Oh, actually, yeah, we're on 13 stamina now, by the way. I didn't realise. No. I love the fact that nobody has said, yeah, Ken, that's a great idea. No? Nobody's not as exciting for that. Got Monty Python The Holy Grail for £12 today on iTunes. That sounds like a classic, Leerin. That is one of the best films ever made, isn't it? The best comedies ever made. So, we are going to... Yeah, deduct 1 stamina point, which we have. You cast the smell. The smell. You cast the smelly spell and wait as a horrendous stink fills the room. Do you have any nose plugs with you? Yes. If so, you must put them on quickly or you'll be affected. If you don't have any nose plugs, then you are affected. Oh, you vomit violently, you'll be deducting 3 stamina points. But however, whatever you think of the smell, the creature's reaction is worse. Unable to avoid the stench, the creature has fallen to the ground in the corner of the room and seems to be having a fit of some sort. Its convulsions finally stop and it settles back motionless. It is dead. Bit harsh. Bit harsh. Who'd have thought? Death by stench. I cast Nif in your general direction. Yeah, elephant head. There you go. There you go. Okay. Wow, that was a powerful spell. That was powerful smell as well. Wow. 4-3. Before continuing, you look through the debris littering the floor of the room. A rusty sword lies in one corner. If you have no weapon, you may take it, but it's not much of a weapon. Okay, let's not do that. When using it, you get -1 skill. If you have a weapon, you may only take the sword. If you will leave behind one of your other possessions, a small string of bones fashioned to a bracelet is hidden under a wooden plank. You may also take with you 2 goblin teeth and 5 gold pieces, which you find on the floor. Fantastic. Considering he lives in Snot, yes, I know, exactly. Well, it's nothing to sniff at. 5 gold pieces. We've got 25 now. This is the richest we've ever been. 25 gold pieces. A small string of bones. I'm going to write that down. A small... Who knows if we need any of this? But let's just pick it all up. We can after the adventure, we can always go to eBay and sell it. Fashioned into a bracelet. Oh, it's a bracelet. Bracelet. Okay. It's in on, and he managed to take 2 goblin teeth. Okay, goblin teeth. There we go. Bracelet of bones. Yeah, exactly. Now we can cast illusion spell. Can't remember its code though. Ooh, I like that. It's probably ill. I don't know. Maybe not. It's a bit misleading, isn't it, that? Okay, we have... Where are we going now? What are we doing? Oh, you've got a decision to make. Which way will you continue? Do you want to head through the door opposite the one you entered by, so the direct opposite door? Or will you try the door on the other wall? So, if you want to go to the opposite wall, obviously, go to the opposite wall. If you want to go to the other door, try other. Right, other. I've just remembered Julian. I didn't give a shout out to Julian. I'm sorry, Julian. If you've made it this far, I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. How many gold pieces do we? We've got 25, Lerin. We're going to have a big slap-up meal. Are you enjoying your cider, by the way? Cheers. Sally would like to check out the other door, not the door opposite, but the one nearest to you. Sneaks up, Boo. It's Martha! Hello, Martha. She's snuck up indeed. Yep, nice and fizzy cider. We like the sound of that. How are you, Martha? Thanks for joining us. We have just defeated, with a stink spell, a very smelly spell, a big sort of hideous slime creature. And we had some nose plugs. They're not one-off, are they, these nose plugs? They're not dispensable, are they? We can reuse them. So, what do you want to do then? Yep, nice and fizzy cider. Opposite door. Okay, so we got one for the opposite door. We do have one for the other door. So far that is a tie. Is anybody going to vote as well to break the tie? Well, I've written 180 pages today. Oh, my... Martha, you're on a writing roll. I'm very impressed. You've just gone, you know what? I'm going to finish this. On a short story, talk about hyper... Exactly, your hyper-focus. It's called The Unsinkable Sailor. Oh, I like that title. That's cool. That sounds really good, Martha. I'm loving this. You're really going through a creative spurt, as they say. I don't know who says that, but... Okay, I vote for Sally. Okay, so we're going to go to the other door. Martha has put in the deciding decision. Well done. So we're going to go to the other door. We'll try the other wall. Yeah, the door in the other wall. Here we go. 5, 4, 7. 5, 4, 7. The door is locked. You decide to leave it and try the other one. Oh. Well, hey, at least we checked it out. It could have been, full of treasures. Could have been that. It could have been a bar where we could have purchased with our 25 gold a lovely slap-up meal. Bit of meaty tubes, TM. So we're going to 263. You leave the room and step out into the passageway behind the door. You wonder whether the commotion will have alerted the stocky little creature who let you in. But then you remember his words about torturing the Malkatis. Perhaps this sort of thing is quite commonplace. We didn't just torture it, we killed it. Perhaps this sort of thing is quite commonplace. Not anymore, it won't be. From where you are, you can see two options. To your left is an empty room with no door. Empty, that is, except for a table and chair. It looks like a suitable place to rest and perhaps eat some provisions. But the raised portcullis above the doorway is a little worrying. Ahead is another door, above which is a sign, "Enter only those who will pay the price." Mystical. So what would you do then? Where will you go next? Do you want to go into the empty room, type empty, and then we can rest? That, remember, has got the portcullis just above it. Or do you want to head and try the door? Oh, or head to try the door. So, empty room or door. Type empty room if you want to go there, or door if you want to go there. Where is Jam? Jam, yes, Jam is, I think, he's a bit busy. He is, am I allowed to say this? I don't know. He has a new friend in his life. Says Lirin, have you heard of the free writer Marthas? Oh, okay, here we go. It's a keyboard with a screen without any apps that lets you type Word documents saved to its drive without any distraction. So it literally is just a word processor. Sounds good. Empty room to eat. We have yet to eat today, exactly. Sally would also like to go to the empty room. Yes, Jam is, yeah, he hasn't been here for a while. I think he's in a relationship. He's in a relationship. I think he's okay. He's announced that, hasn't he? That's public. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Yeah, 180 pages in Martha is the heroine. Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's amazing, Martha. Very impressed. So I know sometimes you do struggle to focus. So that's a massive achievement. Well done. So we're going to do the empty room. We're going to go and try and eat if we can. Yeah, okay. We're going to go to the empty room. It might be, who knows, I've not played this game book before. It might be that we go into the empty room and that's fine, and we eat, and then as we try and get out, the portcullis comes down. It might be a trap. It's a trap. Martha has put here, well, I'm trying to get published before a friend who has 3 whole books ready, but they need editing. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's good focus. It's always good to, I guess, have a plan, because then it does, I don't know, it gives your writing a bit of purpose then, doesn't it? Which is why I like doing the Kickstarter, because there's a purpose to it. It's like this, you know, hopefully it will raise the money and it will then get published. You know, there's a bit of impetus to actually finish the project. 167. You sit down at the table and rest. If you have any provisions with you, you may eat a meal. If you do so, you can add 2 stamina points if it's your first meal. Or only 1 if you've already eaten. Well, we haven't eaten today. We have got an abundance of provisions. We've got 6. So we're down to 5. It's only 2 stamina points, but that pushes us back up to 15, which is not bad. That's quite respectable number to have. And what else happens? What else happens? Is this going to be fine? Have you visited anyone called Shadrach on your travels? Does that ring a bell, anybody? Shadrach? Let me look at the notes. Blimey. Shadrach. Shadrach mission and bad to go. Yes, we have, says Living. To be fair, it did ring a bell, actually. It did ring a bell. The man at the fish rocks in 7 serpents. Fantastic. Martha's also put, I'm on 2nd version of my play. Martha, you are smashing it. Well done. Well done. That's really good. And are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying writing? Because it sounds like, I think, you know, when you're enjoying it, you know, you tend to stay focused. That's what I find anyway. So well done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. So let's find out what, if that's a benefit. 77. Hopefully it is. Fingers crossed, my friends. You are standing to leave the table when a voice speaks your name. Do not be so hasty to leave, my friend. Allow me to speak with you. The voice is familiar. You look all around you, but see no one. But gradually an image forms in mid-air. The ghostly image is familiar, but it's not until it is fully formed that you recognize it. Shadrach. You ask him what he is doing here. Have you forgotten my powers? He laughs. You remember the face in the tree. I may be where I wish, when I wish. But this distance is greater than any I have travelled before, and is very tiring to me. An image in a tree, exactly. My stay will be brief, although it is at least a page long. So, you know, define brief. You have survived many dangers and proved yourself a worthy champion on your kingdom. Of your kingdom. I, for one, wish your mission to be successful, but there are further dangers you must face. The the Throben doors must be opened, and their secrets are held by the most cunning of the Archmage's followers, Velegenia the Miser, and Nagamanteth the Torture Master, and one other. But I am unable to discover who the last is. Your allies are few, but seek out the Samaratians of Shin, for, like you, they seek an end to the Archmage's ambitions of power. You thank Shadrach for his warning and advice, and ask him why he has travelled so far to give you this message. 2 nights ago, the Archmage's guards arrived at my cave. Their ways with the power of pain are persuasive. I am an old man and could not resist their tortures. I was forced to tell all what I knew of your journey. For providing the information, they rewarded me well. I've been staked on a cross outside my own cave ever since. My body This is really sad. My body gave up its life this morning. How else could I revenge myself on these torturers of old men? My spirit can travel much faster than their horses. I have arrived before them to aid you however I can. Yeah, book 3, absolutely. Yeah, book 3. Yes, I'm going to go back and I'll write down what he's saying. Shadrach's image begins to fade. His powers are weakening. As he disappears, you vow your revenge on the murderers of the hermit. You stand up to leave. This is getting deep. It's getting good. Well, it is good. Okay, so let's write that down as some notes. Book 4 notes, okay. So, 77. So it says here, the Throben doors, bear with me while I just write this down. Throben doors must be opened, and their secrets are held by the most cunning. I'm just going to put held by Archmage's followers. I don't know how you pronounce it. Obviously, Velegenia the Miser, and yeah, that one, Nagamagmath, that does ring a bell, doesn't it? Mangteth, the Torture Master, yeah. And one other. I'll put unknown. Okay, that is it. Oh yeah, but seek, hang on, but seek the Samaratians of Schwing, who will help. Okie dokie. Yeah, Nagamanteth, the torture, the one we must pay respect to the password to one deadly door. That was the one, yeah. It's all coming back again. So there we go. So, thank you, Shadrach. You man. Well, he's a spirit now, but he's a spirit man. He's the spirit. So, you stand up to leave. Will you storm back out of the place into the courtyard? I don't know why you'd want to storm back out. Oh, because you're angry. You're angry about it. Or will you turn left and head for the room with the message over the door? I've forgotten the message. Oh yeah, there is a message. So what would you like to do? Do you want to go back to the courtyard and maybe you're going to get your revenge? Type courtyard, or do you want to go to the turn left and head for the room, the message over the door? Type left. What would you like to do? What reference numbers is the message for the door? Map. Oh, I don't know. I didn't. What? I don't know. Should we have made a note of that? I don't know. I can read. Have you written down all the numbers, or do you want me to go over the numbers again? We turn left. Reference number for the left. Oh, just the reference. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, well, we're going to go left. 428 is what it says here. Oh, I see. Because I thought we'd read the message out already, haven't we? Didn't we read out the message already? 263. Or did it just say there's a message? Oh, no, there you go. 263, the message says, enter only those who will pay the price. Yeah. Enter only those who will pay the price. Now, that's either in blood, or in money, or in your soul. So, we're going to turn left. 428. 428. And there we shall leave it for this week. Martha's but I don't know why, but a buddy of mine has started calling me unsinkable. Said I earned the nickname for not letting myself sink back into depression. That's a beautiful nickname. That's a lovely nickname. Absolutely. Well, it's obviously well deserved, Martha. Well done. And I'm assuming helping writes, being creative can help, can't it? So there we are for this week. Thank you all for watching. We will find out what is through the door with the message. We will find out. Only enter for those who will pay. A can of sarsaparilla for you, dear Martha. There we are. There we are. So thank you everybody for watching. It was fun. It's good. We're making progress. We are making progress. And we've got 25 gold pieces, which is the wealthiest we've ever been. We've picked up some more objects. And we did get revenge for for the same person. The blind beggar woman. We got revenge from the creature, the slime creature that made her blind. Plus the tormentors, the big bug-eyed sort of sight masters, dispatch them as well. Lee, about to be ripped off. Yeah, exactly. I think you're right there, Lee. You've obviously got the sixth sense. Or the far sight. So there we go. Thank you all for watching. Just to give you a little bit update, The Rat Wife of Sleepy Eye is the free book, the game book, that you're going to get digital copy if you back Jam's project and my project. I'm going to proofread it one more time. That'll be its fourth proofread. Sally has very kindly proofread it once. And then Julian is finishing off the play testing for that. Then once that's done, I'm going to typeset it. I'm going to do a cover. There's not going to be any illustrations, but I'm going to do inside, but I'll do a cover. And then I'm going to send that to people digitally. And then also, Troy from Savage Realms Gamebooks, he wanted to publish it separately. So if you did back both projects, you will get a physical copy as well for free. So there we go. Sally's but have a lovely rest of the week, everybody. Yeah, Martha's, I'm not getting it. Didn't back both, but I am happy with what I got. Oh, thank you, Martha. Yes, I appreciate that, Martha. Thank you. I'm glad you're happy. Yes, and talking of To Kill a Thief, I'm continuing to send out the game books because I need to, there's quite a few, so I need to package them up, and I need to, do that and then take them to the post office. But you should, hopefully, and I know I'm a bit late in this as well, but everybody should get their game book, I would say, by the end of June, maybe the first couple of weeks of July. I do apologise for that. What I'm also going to do is do a little live stream about the Kickstarter, things that went well, things that didn't go so well, like the lateness of the game book, you know, things that I can improve basically for the next campaign, for the next Kickstarter. Lessons I've learned. So if you've got any feedback, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear from you. Anyway, thank you for watching, and remember, may your thieving never get caught. But before we do that, let's give a shout out to everybody. So thank you, Martha, for watching. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Lee Rin. And I think that is everybody that commented. And thank you everybody else that did view, but they might not have commented. They might have just, put it on in the background, watched it. It's good if you've got housework to do or something boring, put me on in the background. Just listen. Listen to the game book beauty. Good sunrise, everyone. Yes. To Martha for winning another battle against depression. Absolutely. Fellow adventure. Yes, absolutely, Lirin. Yeah. There we go. To Martha. Take care, everybody. I'm going to be back this Saturday, 10 a.m. with another live stream. It is Edra Scrolls, Ramblings of a Storyteller. We talk about creativity, we talk about your creativity, we talk about my creativity, and we ramble off onto other subjects sometimes. So take care, everybody, and remember, may your thieving never be caught. I've said that again. See you later.